How was your week, man?
How was my week? It's actually pretty fucking. I had a good week.
Yeah.
A good week. Went to a college football game yesterday. Went to the LSU South Carolina game yesterday down in Columbia.
They did good.
That shit was lit. No, they didn't. They played like shit. We
No, I
won.
mean, they did, but like a win is a win.
Yeah, no, for sure. A win is a win, but we played like shit.
I get that.
Yeah. That shit was terrible. That shit was terrible. But it was fun. It was fun. Like, the play on the field was less than desired, but it was fun. Good time.
I had a good week, Thanks for asking.
Did you have a good week?
It was a good week.
Okay.
It was chill. I don't get a lot of chill weeks. I'm always all over the place.
Yeah. Because you're a jet setter.
Yeah.
You be traveling and shit.
I wouldn't say all that. Traveling is like a very distinct word for me. I just...
Be going here and there.
Here and there. There you go.
Yeah.
Business meetings. Personal business meetings. Personal business.
Oh, man.
Nah, it's been a good week, man. It's been pretty smooth, pretty chill. Can't complain.
Word.
Cousin, why you're not here this week? That's probably a blessing and a curse.
I don't know why we're talking so quietly today.
Maybe we need one of these episodes.
Yeah, but I don't even, we're talking so quietly that I don't even know if the mics are picking us up.
No, I know the mic's picking us up. You already talked about it.
It's like a very glum episode right now.
You want to be hype?
I didn't even know that we were recording yet.
You want to be hype?
No.
You fine with being chill?
Mm-hmm.
Fine with having a grown man conversation?
About what?
I don't know.
I don't even know what we could have grown man conversations about.
It's a lot. Ain't nothing really to unpack right now, but let's talk about why you won't go to a therapist.
You want to talk about why I won't go to a therapist?
Yeah, because I genuinely don't.
It's just personally not for me.
Okay.
It's just like, no, it's not for me.
Is it like who the person is? Like, because it's a stranger?
Nah, this is not for me.
You don't like talking to people?
I love talking to people.
So, like, you know how you talk to me about your problems?
Yeah. Then you talk to a therapist about your problem.
Right. But what I'm getting at is, like, you talk to me about your problems.
Yeah, but I don't want to answer for them.
Answer for your problems?
Yeah.
But I always give you an answer.
Exactly. I don't want one.
So why bring it to me?
Just so you can hear it.
I mean, very much so. But you know I'm going to respond.
For sure. I expect you to respond.
Right.
I'm not saying I don't expect you to respond.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, like, that's why everybody be like, oh, well, you never listen to advice. It was because I wasn't seeking advice. That's not why I told you what I told you.
I won't say you don't ever listen.
I mostly don't listen.
But I won't say that you don't ever. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I give you your credit. Like, you do listen sometimes to me. Sometimes. This is very rare. Out of 4 years we've been friends, I'll probably say maybe 20, 25% of that time you've listened to me.
That's giving yourself a lot of credit to say it's 20 or 25%.
It is.
Of the time.
And I'm going to take that rightfully so.
Because 20 to 25% of the time is a lot higher than I'd give it.
What would you say, like 2%?
7.5.
That's a specific ass number. Why?
That's just where I feel like it's
7.5?
7.5%.
I
don't quite feel like it's 10% of the time, but I don't think it's as low as 5.
Because 10% is still a very small margin.
Exactly. I don't think it's as low as 5 though.
And I wouldn't even try and give myself.
I'm not even talking about you specifically.
I'm talking about me specifically. Because I know you don't listen to these other people.
I'm saying, like, when people give me advice, I probably listen like 7.5.
Yeah, that's them. I'm talking about me. Out of the 4 years you and I have been friends,
what have you really given me advice on?
I've talked you down and out of a lot of situations. They may have been the same. They may have been the same. They may have been the same consistent, consecutive.
Just one situation consistently.
Right. So out of that, there's been various different scenarios within that one
I can only think like
problem
I
issue.
can only think like three specific instances where like I wanted to do one thing and you told me to do another thing and I listened. I'd say like 3 instances.
It's progress.
3 instances over 4 years.
Okay, I'll say 17%.
Honestly, the percentage is going down for me at this point now that I'm thinking about it.
Of 4 years?
Just because we're talking about one situation, I'd probably say like 3%.
That's ridiculous. That's
Because like once my mind's made up on that, I'm gonna do it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say like 3%. It's a solid 3% though.
Sure.
Like, you know,
Whatever you say.
that 3% could be life changing.
It could. Any percentage could be life changing.
Exactly.
Especially when talking about you.
Exactly. So 3%, like it's an accomplishment right there.
It's a big ass compliment.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I give you that.
What have I ever talked you out of though?
You've talked me out of a couple situations.
Really? I don't recall.
You've talked me out of.
Actually, now that I think about it, I can recall like yeah.
I'll probably say you talked me out of making some decisions that I probably shouldn't have made.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
cause like when I do it, it's not like I give you a whole like long explanation. I just be like,
no.
Don't do that. Hey, don't do that.
yeah, you just be like, no, that's not smart. I don't think you should.
And then if I say don't do that, then you really got to start questioning like, oh, he say do everything.
I'm like, who is this nigga and where is he?
Exactly.
Where
So like if he's saying don't do that, I should probably just chill. I should probably not do that.
No, it's been quite a few times. Not like that, but
No,
it's been,
just like a handful of times.
I'll say a handful.
Yeah.
You've talked me off a ledge before.
Are you wearing house shoes on the pod?
No, they're loafers.
Okay.
There's a difference.
No, I know. They just look like house shoes.
Very comfortable.
And they look comfortable.
They are. I actually don't own a pair of house shoes.
Really?
Yeah. I consider my slides my house shoes.
That's wild.
It's a black thing.
I got a pair of house shoes, like actual pair of house shoes.
I need to invest in some of those.
They're nice.
I think I've seen them before.
You have?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to invest in some.
They're so comfortable.
One day we're going to have a pajama episode. And
We're never having a pajama episode. You can wear pajamas.
We're going to have a pajama episode.
Bro, if we have a pajama episode, I'm going to show up here in my underwear because that's my pajamas. I don't wear pajamas.
Okay, fair enough.
So
At least put a robe on.
I wear a robe.
At least put a robe on.
I wear a robe.
I don't care what you wear under that robe. At least put a robe on. Because technically there's public indecency out there. I don't want you getting locked up.
Nah, you can walk around in your underwear. That's not public indecency.
To an extent.
I just can't be walking around with my dick out.
Yeah, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Now that would be a fucking...
No, at least put a robe on. If you put a robe on, I'm cool. I don't care what you wear under that. You can wear a robe and some house slippers. Do your thing.
And then be butt ass under it?
I don't want to know what you got on under it. Whatever you do is whatever you do. Just don't let it fly open. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is, if I wear a robe on here, we're going to have to put that episode on my private Snap. Or just create an OnlyFans.
Who was we create our OnlyFans? You create OnlyFans.
It would be the Deuce Nights OnlyFans.
I won't be a part.
Because you got to think about how we shoot this, right?
On a casting couch.
No, that's not what I was getting at.
Okay.
The cameras are pointed like right at us, and we're sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And if I ain't wearing nothing, we're putting that on OnlyFans.
Only your camera angle. I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it.
Edit having no edit.
Wyatt's gonna have to edit.
Wyatt having to edit that is fucking crazy.
He gonna make you edit that shit that week. You gonna be editing that week.
That's his job. He gotta edit.
But how he gonna upload it to the OnlyFans?
I'll give him the login information.
Nah. I'm like, yeah, you got it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just quit this week.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
You're the one who pitched this idea. This is 100%
I didn't
your
pitch
idea.
no. I
it was
pitched
your
a
idea.
pajama episode. I didn't pitch no OnlyFans. You came up with the OnlyFans shit.
I feel like it'd be good promo though.
OnlyFans?
No, having my dick out on the episode.
I guess you do the episode by yourself that week. Because I won't be here. And y'all gonna have to find another location. Because it won't be this spot.
No, the reason I say that is you see what happened this week with Shannon Sharpe.
Yes. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. If I ever go live and you hear me clapping some cheeks, just tune in. Just tune in. But the camera gonna be on, actually on.
You would go, well, first of all, it would get taken down immediately. Like, Instagram would take that down within, like, the first 3 seconds.
Fuck it. They didn't take his shit down.
It wasn't showing anything. It was just noises.
It don't matter.
It was just noises.
It don't matter.
So if you go live and let's just say it's the same situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can hear you having sex in the background. How you giving it up? What are you saying?
It depends.
Like, what's your go-to, bro?
What's
your go-to, bro?
It depends on the kind of mood I'm in. Like if I'm into it, I say some off the wall shit. I can't even give no example because I don't know.
You ain't even everybody got a go-to.
I don't know.
I was saying the other day, I was like, I don't even remember. I was on the phone with one of my friends. I don't remember who it was. It could have been you. It very well could have been you.
Could have been me.
But I was like, yo, I'll be asking all of them, whose pussy is this? And the answer better be mine, and they better stick to that. Like, I'm gonna be mad when I find out in real life it's not really mine.
No, that would kill me. Unc was like, "That's my Michelle."
That's my Michelle.
Hey, hey.
That's my Michelle.
Hey, I'm trying to find out who Michelle is.
See, I think we should let him keep his personal business.
I'm all for it. Ocho was like, not you, the other Ocho.
I was like, what'd I do? What'd I do?
He said, he was telling Unc, he was like, we got to get your cardio up. Sounded like that thing had you.
I'm gonna be honest, if I went live fucking, it would only be up for 3 seconds.
Why?
That's how long it would last.
You?
Yeah.
And that's crazy because I was just about to ask you how long, like, I don't want to know, like, how do I say it without sounding gay?
Nah, just say it.
Okay. What is the average time
that you
spend in a, what do you think,
bro, it really
is the
depends.
appropriate time to
The appropriate time and my average time is way different.
Okay. So what is the appropriate time versus your
appropriate
average time that you spend inside the pussy?
Cause yeah, we're talking about inside the pussy, right?
Or like having sex. Like, so
nah, there's a difference.
Inside the pussy, like
inside,
fucking the pussy, yeah,
stroking. So like the acceptable amount of time, I'll probably say like 15 to 20 minutes is acceptable.
I'm more in the margin of like 20 to 30.
Yeah, but we talking about first nut, like, and we're talking about being inside. Like, I think sex should last 45 minutes to an hour as far as like foreplay.
Okay, but if you specifically talking about penetration and
15, 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll say more so on the higher end of the 20. You said seconds?
I said minutes.
Oh, I don't know why I registered in my head. Did you say seconds? I'll say, huh? But no, I'm more
now,
so.
if we're talking about my average, it all depends. But let's say it was on a day like today where I haven't had pussy in a minute.
Hey.
You're getting approximately 11.2 seconds.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I haven't had pussy in a minute, it don't matter what position we in. You could be riding me. I could be giving you missionary back shots, whatever. Hey, I'm nothing under a minute.
Bro, I told you 11.2 seconds.
And it's gonna take so much for me to hold back if I'm trying to pass that minute.
See, that's my thing. Like, at that point, I can't even hold back. It is what it is.
I'm gonna have to tell you get let's switch positions or something, because,
bro, I don't know if I said this on here, but it was a time this year. It was this year, right? Okay. I had been celibate for like think it was 9 weeks, 10 weeks. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And whatever. I was fucking shorty, and I knew I was about to nut, and I think I did.
You think you did?
I was drunk, very drunk. I think I did.
Okay.
But anyway, I told her like to turn around, and I nutted. I'm pretty sure I nutted before she turned around.
So as she was in the midst of turning around, you was
No. I'm pretty sure I gave her like 3 more strokes in missionary. Told her to get in the doggy, and then
you nutted.
And then like when I went to put it back in, like it just.
You ever? How do I word this? You ever kept your dick in while switching positions? So like, say you going from
yeah, but it's
to,
not. It's not comfortable, really.
You don't think so?
No, it's not.
So like,
I have, but it's just
turn it over.
Yeah, but even when I do that, I gotta readjust.
Okay, so let
But
me
like turn it over, and then like I'm gonna have to pull back out and go back in. I don't know why. I just gotta readjust.
So what about if she riding and then you go into missionary? Do you just pick her up?
No.
And then no. While the dick's still in her?
Mm-mm.
Never.
I mean, I've done it before, but no.
Still uncomfortable.
Not even that it's uncomfortable. It's just a lot of fucking work.
So you rather just be like, bitch, get up?
Yeah. I don't be saying it like that. I'm not rude.
So you lazy?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be putting in work, but I'm not about to do all that. Like, come on. We ain't about to. I enjoy picking girls up and carrying them to the bed and like throwing them on the bed and shit. Like that's cool. That's great. But as far as picking them up to change positions, or even I've heard people be like, "Oh, I put her in the position." Nah, bitch. I'm gonna tell you, yeah,
like
not putting you in shit.
If you want to finish me off, I ain't gonna hold you. Not you. Pause. Just
Wish there
ride.
was somebody here to hit the AO button.
Just ride me. I'm not gonna hold you,
bro. If a girl can ride dick really good, I can't even lie. She a keeper.
It's so
She's a
like.
keeper.
Have you ever fucked on a couch before?
Yes.
Have you ever got your
There,
dick rubbed
okay,
on
I'm
the
gonna be
couch?
honest with you. There's nowhere in the house that I haven't fucked.
Okay.
Drying machine.
On the dryer
Yeah,
or in the dryer?
Well, like, she was bent over on top of the dryer.
Okay.
In the dryer is crazy. This is not a porno, bro. In the dryer, fucking nuts.
I'm sure it's a lot of people outside of porn. I'm sure
bro,
it's a lot of people that try
in
that
the
shit.
dryer is fucking
I'm
insane.
sure it's a lot of people that try that shit. Bro.
When did you ever put in that situation?
That shit is on my bucket list.
On top of a TV stand?
I have.
Bro, there's not a spot in the house that I haven't fucked.
Yeah.
On the staircase.
Yes.
It's everywhere. Balconies. Patios.
That's on my bucket list. A balcony. Haven't done a balcony.
A balcony is like, it's
but
cool.
Like, I want to be like high.
Nah, you got to do it on a balcony where everybody can see you.
That's what I'm saying.
No. I'm saying like.
Oh, like mid-level type or
like the second floor.
Oh, you talking about street level, nigga?
Yeah, where everybody can see you. They can see you from the street. They can see you from the up top on the next building. Everywhere.
I just imagine like, cause I be seeing people post videos sometimes of like recording somebody getting fucked on the balcony across the way. Like,
yeah, it's lit. It's lit over here.
But you are right. Like, it's a lot of females that don't know how to ride dick. They just want to take dick.
Oh my god.
And I don't like that.
That shit's annoying.
Like,
that shit's so annoying.
I ain't gonna lie.
If shorty don't know how to ride dick, I really want to kick her out the house.
I've fucked on the couch before, and I prefer for a female to ride me on the couch versus like me doing anything to her. Like, unless I'm bending her over the side.
Well, yeah.
But like, if you
What else
stand
you
up,
supposed to do on the couch?
I mean,
you can. It's just not.
It's not the most comfortable.
It's not it.
I get it. But like, if you stand up and then you sit down and you're standing and not on your knees, Mortal Kombat finish him every single time.
Wait, you said say that again.
If she's standing over you, so think about you sitting, she's standing over you.
Okay.
So basically, pussy in your face.
Yeah.
And then she sits down, and it's just like going to work.
Okay.
For me, that's Mortal Kombat finish him. Like it don't matter if we just started, if we end in the middle.
So you telling me somebody's standing on the couch?
Yes.
That's wild.
How?
Wild disrespectful to the couch.
I didn't say it was this couch.
I didn't say it was this couch either. Whatever couch it is, it's disrespectful.
I mean, that was my couch.
It's still it's disrespectful to your couch.
How?
She said, "Fuck your couch."
What if I told her to do it? So now I'm disrespectful to my own couch.
Yeah, you ever seen the Charlie Murphy, Rick James? Fuck your couch. Yeah, that's what she did. She said, "Fuck your couch." She put on some muddy cowboy boots, got on your white couch, and started grinding the muddy ass cowboy boots into your white couch.
That could never be a thing.
But anyway, back to the like sex talk, bro.
I don't have a go-to.
You not
I don't. And like I do talk a lot during sex.
you be like disrespectful. You be calling them a whore and a bitch.
Nah, you know I don't call females bitches.
Like you don't be like, you dirty little whore.
The furthest I've gone is calling somebody a slut.
Okay, nah, it's in the same realm.
I'll be like, you daddy slut.
That's why you have them call you daddy.
I don't have them. They just do it.
See, I don't like
They
bitches
have
calling
done
me
it.
daddy.
Why?
I like
Is it
when
'cause
they
you
call
didn't
me
have a
Poppy.
daddy?
Nah, I like
Oh.
like Poppy.
That's fair.
Bro, a bitch call me, and that's like my secret.
Well, I think that's because you're Mexican. Though.
Yeah, but like that's my secret unlock.
I mean, I've been called
hard, but like
I've
bro,
been called Poppy before too.
especially like a white girl be like, fuck me harder, Poppy. Oh, it's on. I'm in there.
Nigga said it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I feel that. It's not a necessity for somebody to like call me daddy. Like I don't necessarily get aroused by that, or it doesn't.
Yeah,
really,
that is just
even Poppy, like it don't do nothing
that
for
does,
me.
that does something to me.
But like I ain't gonna lie, if a female just be like, "Hey, daddy" or whatever, I'm like, "Oh, okay, what's up?"
Can we get into some weirdo shit real quick?
Sure.
You like it when a bitch lick behind your ear or like your earlobe? Like,
Yes.
bro,
Yes.
that shit drive me insane. When she
Automatic
start
nut.
licking.
Like if I had
I don't be doing all that. I don't be not all that. Not all that.
if I had a button
Not all
for,
that.
if I had a button for every time I want to nut, that would be the perfect time.
That's crazy.
And don't
Nah, I don't be doing all that.
nothing immediately in my pants.
But that should be like like we be making out, and then you know how you be like kissing on a girl neck and shit. Like for the equivalent to that for me would be like licking my earlobe or like licking behind my ear.
Can I be a little feminine for a second?
Go ahead. I don't want to know where this is going, but we're going there.
So like you know how you kiss on a female like from head to toe type
100%.
shit? You know you get like down to her pelvic area and like above her pussy.
Yeah.
Like her waistline. I like when a female kiss me there.
That's wild.
Is it?
That's.
It
I
make
mean,
my-
I feel like there's a lot of men that like that.
It make my dick hard.
That's wild. That's wild. Nah, so the crazy part is I hate that. When a woman start kissing on my belly.
Why you say it like that, bro?
What am I supposed to call it? Stomach?
I mean, yeah.
I don't like that word.
Do it make you feel like you got a baby inside your stomach or something? Your
No,
belly?
it's just weird. Even when I was like skinny, when I was boxing and shit, when she kissed down like my stomach, I guess stomach, if that makes you feel better.
I don't care.
Like I don't know. I don't like it.
So like, if she,
It make me feel like a woman.
okay, but what
You
if
know
she
what I'm saying?
like? What if she from like your face and going down?
No, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, and I don't like it.
I get it. I
Like,
get it. I can't
don't
say
know.
the same, but I get it.
Well, clearly you can't say the same.
But first of all, I said along my waist. I didn't say my stomach. But I don't.
I
mind-
mean, it kind of goes hand in hand. They don't kiss along your waist unless they're kissing. Like they start here and then they go lower.
Yeah.
And then they start sucking dick, which I mean, that's great. That's a great outcome to that. So I'll deal with it if that's what I'm getting out of it.
you had like
But
the fastest time you ever nutted off head.
maybe like 2-3 minutes. Nah, I definitely got topped off in under a minute before.
I was gonna say it's very few that have. Done
Yeah,
that.
but like I said, I'll be intentionally trying not to
To
come
nut?
off top because I want him to keep going. I'm just enjoying it so much. I just enjoy that shit so much that I'm just like, I'm gonna hold out so I can just keep enjoying this.
So like,
It's almost like, you know how you getting like a real good massage.
mhm.
Yeah, that's what getting head is for me. It's like, like just keep going, don't stop.
So like,
And you know, after you nut, like eventually they're gonna stop. Eventually, I didn't say immediately, but eventually they're gonna stop.
for sure. Now, once you stop, eventually,
Hopefully, not immediately after.
we're fucking right after you stop.
See, no,
Because I ain't gonna lie, for me, it's like it's a little different. So like if you
can I
make
say
me,
something? This is about to be crazy. You might look at me differently after I say this. If a bitch is topping me and she swallow my nut and she look at me when she swallow it, I want to start kissing her again. That shit just is a huge turn on to me.
after she flushed it down her throat,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah, like after she swallowed, like, because, bro, when they look at you in the eyes and swallow that shit, I'm just like, oh, you a nasty bitch. I bet. Like, oh, okay, let's go. Like, but yeah, I just be like, okay. Like, you a nasty bitch. I like this.
Nasty bitch is crazy.
Come on now.
I get it. Is it bad? Probably not. I don't really give a fuck. Is it weird that I got a kink for females that suck dick with glasses on?
It's not weird. It's just like, I feel like there's a lot of, I don't think that's a kink, though.
I wouldn't say kink. I wouldn't even say obsession.
Obsession is crazy.
Like, if I find out you wear glasses, I want you to suck my dick every time with glasses on. Every single time. I don't know.
It does nothing for me.
It does a whole lot for me.
I like a cute little bitch in glasses, though. Like, I like when a girl wears glasses. Like, It's cute.
Like, don't take them off.
It's a good aesthetic. I'm not even talking about during sex. I'm talking about just, like, in general.
Oh, no, for sure.
In general, like, it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. If I see a female and she is very beautiful, I'm not going to lie. She got glasses.
She got some nice spectacles on.
Very nice bifocals.
Nah. Nah. But you fucking with grandmas? A bitch that wear bifocals is crazy. She nearsighted and farsighted.
I'm near and farsighted.
You wear bifocals?
No, I just have very strong prescription.
I was about to say.
No.
Wearing bifocals is crazy at fucking.
Okay, fuck you.
20 years old? Bifocals is insane.
Some people just don't have good vision. Anyways.
I can't believe you wear bifocals.
Okay, bro. All right. Anyways. No, I'll probably say mine has been clocked under a minute. Like, after 30 seconds, but under a minute. For the quickest time off.
Yeah, definitely under a minute.
But, like, what I was getting at was, after you make me nut off head, and, like, you still sucking my dick, and I'm still, like, hard, just go ahead and, like, either sit on it or lay down. Because we about to fuck.
Nah, we about to make out for about 30 more minutes.
While my dick is inside you.
I mean, yeah, that could work, too.
Because, like, this is one person. You don't know who this is, but this is one person we used to hook up a long time ago. And it don't matter if we was fucking in a car, if I went to her place, if she came to my place. I pulled a U.
Okay,
times.
pulled a
Wait,
me is crazy.
listen. Let me finish. Pause.
You nutted inside her.
Yes. She was also on birth control, though.
I mean, I don't be nutting inside bitches that aren't in birth control. I don't. At least 80% of the women I fucked have had an IUD. Yeah.
Okay. What about the other at least 20%?
We're on birth control.
Okay. Anyways. Yeah.
We can't just be unsafe here.
You're already unsafe by not using a condom. We're not going into this.
We're not going into this.
Anyways, I pulled a U and I nutted her every single time that we fucked.
Every single time is lit.
It wasn't, but like we didn't fuck occasionally. We just fuck like every so often.
Still lit.
Yeah, very much so. But what I'm getting at is every time we would fuck, I would nut in her, but like we would keep fucking, whether she's riding my dick or I'm fucking her.
Can I say something real quick? Is like nutting inside of them has to be mandatory because it's either gonna be in their mouth or like in their vagina. One of the two.
It's not mandatory for me. For you, it is.
So
What?
Continue your story. Just continue your story.
Well, no, go ahead.
No, continue your story.
Go ahead and ask.
Nah, it's cool. I just think it's kind of like a quitter thing to fucking nut on top of them.
What if they prefer not even?
I don't care.
Not even off the strength of them not wanting to be nutted inside of because of pregnancy and all this, but like some people get a kink out of being nutted on.
I can't lie. On my bucket list is to nut on somebody's face, but it has to be somebody that I don't love because I like I could not respect you and do it.
I find that utterly disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful. That's why I haven't done it yet.
And like it makes me cringe. It has made me cringe when somebody asks me to do so.
No, bro, I want to.
You have fun with that. You tell me how it goes for you.
As a matter of fact, after this episode, I'm gonna make a call, see what I can make happen.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan.
Oh my god, we need to restart the episode, or like we need to re-record the beginning part.
Why?
Because something happened this week, and I forgot to tell.
I mean, you could tell it after the intro.
The intro being 40 minutes in is crazy.
Anyways.
Anyway, finish your story.
But you know, all I was really getting at is like, I'm fucking back to back like that, and if you make me nut, whether it's off penetration or off head, we're fucking again. Like I'm putting it back inside of you, whether it's your mouth or your pussy or your ass.
Have you ever? All right, didn't expect that to go there.
Lonnie likes anal sex, not on himself though. Just gotta make that clear, ladies and gentlemen. No
Hey,
ass
yo.
play over here.
Hey, yo.
Don't touch my ass. Don't grab my ass. Don't smack my ass. Don't do nothing to my ass.
You ever nutted in a bitch in a woman and a female multiple times in the same night?
No.
That's crazy.
Well, it was once. I nutted like back to back inside of them.
I think
but like not more than that.
I think the most I ever nutted in a female was probably like
I feel like we're about to say an absurd number.
8 times in one day.
Back to back to back to back to back.
No. 8 times throughout the day.
Now I've nutted 10 times in one day off of fucking somebody, but like I've never.
No, I'm saying I've.
And you didn't get them pregnant?
Unfortunately.
You ever think to go get your sperm count tested?
Well, they had an IUD, so
Okay.
I just figured that it
got
did
you.
its job.
Them soldiers was standing front line for your ass.
Dude, fucking piece of metal. I hate them motherfucking things, bro.
Blockage.
Literally, that's what it is. That should be saying nope.
It's crazy,
That bitch like Shaquille O'Neal in there. They be blocking everything.
man.
Like Hakeem Olajuwon, that should be wagging his finger at me and shit. No, not today.
But yeah, no. Fucking is good. I like fucking.
That's okay. That's how we're starting this.
No, not necessarily.
This shit's so real. I had to throw the throwback on.
That's a good throwback.
Me and Lonnie back to work, but we still smell like a vacation. Welcome to another episode of Deuce Ain't Nice with LV. 40 minutes in, you're getting an intro. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
That means it's gonna be a good
Follow on all platforms. This might go really fucking long today since we're introing at 40 minutes. We're gonna cut the first time that we were asked about our week. So re-ask me about my week,
How was your week, Victor?
bro. It was amazing, life changing. Actually,
Okay.
let me tell you what happened. Like everything else that happened in my week doesn't even matter besides this one thing that I'm about to tell you about.
Okay.
Friday night,
Friday night.
guess who I saw? You guessed it, the love of my life, Victoria Rose.
Okay. Where was she at? At your workplace?
She was out.
Okay.
And so I seen her. And, you know,
Did y'all have a conversation?
I had butterflies. Grown man say he had butterflies. It's crazy.
Is it though?
It's kind of crazy to admit.
Okay.
But anyway, so Victoria Rose walks up.
Mhm.
We're having a conversation. She's with her friends. Right? She had 3 of her girlfriends with her. We're having a conversation. Miss Rose says to her friends, "This is my husband."
When you get married?
I don't care. She was right. I am.
Why ain't get invited?
I don't. Whether she meant future husband, current husband, husband for sure.
Wait, you her future husband?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But she introduced. She's like, "This is my husband," and she hugged me. Whatever. We had a short little conversation. Made my whole fucking week, bro. I don't even care about shit else that happened this week. Besides that, like, it was
that
great.
made you happy.
Yeah,
Good. I'm glad you're getting the bright side of it.
I was smiling ear to ear.
I'm glad to hear that for you.
Yeah, how was your week?
Week was pretty chill, man. It was good though. I can't complain. I actually got to rest a little bit more this week, which I'm not mad about because I don't ever really rest. But other than that, man, same old, same old. Keeping shit moving, pretty much. Smooth week. Fuck the midget that's not here.
I thought you said I fucked a midget. I was gonna be 1, extremely jealous, and 2, be like, wow, that's pretty open for you on this platform.
Nah, I ain't fucking no midget.
You wouldn't say all that.
Low key, like, I think I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm scared of midgets.
Is it like people's irrational fear of clowns? Is that like
Like, I'm
Like, you're
not
scared
like
of
every
midgets?
time I see them, I'll be like, not screaming. Like, I scream and run off. But like they,
screaming run off is crazy?
they presence, like, it make me cringe. Like, it make me feel some type of way. Like, I can't be around them too long. Like how you said you was gonna get a midget to come on our pod.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, if you got that and they sat in the middle of the 2 of us, like, I'm looking at them weird the entire episode. You think I'll play?
I even sent you the one that
Yes. That's why I didn't respond to you, bro. When you sent it to me, I'm like, why the fuck is he sending this shit to me?
for the pod,
Yeah, no.
for content.
If you get that person and they randomly come on here and I don't know about it,
It'll be a one night stand episode.
okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm not there for the recording.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Having said that, the last time that you told me that you weren't gonna be there for recording somebody, you were there.
Yeah, but we had an understanding. You and I had an understanding.
And we're gonna have an understanding with the midget too.
We'll see. I might actually hire security for that day.
That's crazy. What do you think the midget's gonna do to you?
I don't know, bro. It just they make me cringe.
You know, like if they tried to attack you, you could just like reach your arm out, palm their forehead.
I'm kicking them in the face.
But like, there's nothing they
I don't
can do.
want to touch them.
There's no.
I don't want to touch them. I feel like I'm a shrink if I touch them.
Okay.
I feel like they got little supernatural human powers or dwarf or midget powers, and like they're just gonna.
Dwarf is crazy.
I'm sorry. Shout out to all the dwarfs out there. I'm not no disrespect to y'all or the midgets either. Y'all make me cringe. I can't.
Hey, no disrespect, but y'all make me cringe.
Y'all body types just like, and I know you can't help it because y'all born like that or whatever. God made you that way, and I love all God kids, but like I just can't do it.
Okay.
But shout out to y'all.
Glad to know this.
And fuck y'all at the same time.
That's wild.
I just
That's such an irrational fear.
I can't help it.
I wonder if there's like an actual.
I don't think being scared of clowns is an irrational fear though.
That's a very irrational fear.
How?
How is it rational?
Clowns look weird.
They just look like somebody with face makeup on. Clowns don't look weird. Are you scared of clowns too?
No, I don't give a fuck for clowns. But I'm not scared
Are
of
clowns
them.
even a thing anymore?
Yeah.
Where? Like where?
Fairs,
I've never seen a clown. at a fair.
Halloween.
I mean,
Like you'll see
I mean, I've seen people dress up as a clown for Halloween.
no, you'll see clowns at fairs like doing
Never seen that.
the balloon shit, like the balloon animals and shit. Yeah, like it'd be people with the face mask, the face paint on and everything, dressed as a clown. And then, I mean, like Halloween and dressing up and shit, but those are the only two. I mean, I don't know if it's still a thing today with like kids' birthday parties. I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I've never
birthday
seen
parties,
a clown at a
people
birthday party.
hire clowns and they do that.
Like they used to do that type of shit.
Yeah,
I don't know
if that's a thing anymore, but I know it's at fairs. I see clowns sometimes, but now if you pop out and trying to scare me, I might hit you in your shit just off reflex. But
we should go to a haunted house. I know
we are.
We get into it. Well, okay.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going anymore.
We're going.
I don't know if I'm going anywhere. Cause I don't know that I want to hang out with the group that I'm assuming that are gonna be there.
It could just be Deuce at nights.
Me, you, and Wyatt,
and our thumbnail lady. That means we got to bring the Jew too.
Nah,
which is fine.
Nah,
you don't want the Jew there?
Nah.
Okay, we could just bring the thumbnail lady.
Yeah, it could just be
us four.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's gotta be a squad.
Yeah, and then they can just come whenever.
See, here's the thing about taking Wyatt to a haunted house though.
The elephant. Well, no, he's not gonna fit in there.
Yeah, he's not.
Nah, fuck no.
At all.
That's a tight space.
Yeah,
and I'm claustrophobic.
But no, here's what I was saying though. Wyatt is gonna be walking next to you because I know he's already gonna grab onto somebody's arm. I already know this for a fact.
I will put Wyatt at the back.
No, okay,
either
behind.
He's at the very back or he's at the very front. I'm not.
He gonna be
in between.
He gonna be walking side by side with you.
He can't. The haunted houses that I've been to here, they like their houses are narrow.
Bro, I promise
so, like,
he'll find a way.
You will find a way. If this nigga jump on my back, bro, I'm sending him through the wall. Bro.
Why you gonna end up in your front pocket? You have to wear a shirt with a pocket on the front because that motherfucker. See, that's why I don't want to walk next to him. I already know.
Handcuff him to thumbnail lady.
That's disrespectful to thumbnail lady.
She's more in a very respectful way.
Oh God.
The thumbnail lady is more masculine than Wyatt, and not even not even like physical features, but like if she
that's crazy.
was put in the room with somebody that she had to defend herself with versus Wyatt being in the room.
You know Wyatt's gonna take this really disrespectful.
I don't care.
He's gonna feel very disrespectful.
He should have been here to defend himself.
That's wild. That's wild. I'm not co-signing that.
I don't care.
I'm just saying I'm not.
I still know what I said. What he gonna do? Shoot me?
Defend himself. Defend his honor.
With no gun.
So you like challenge you to a wrestling match.
That's fine. I will choke the shit out of him. He probably gonna try and jump on my back.
I feel like I remember y'all wrestling one time and you almost like you picked him up and almost like threw him in set him in a trash can. I feel like that happened before.
It did happen.
Yeah.
I don't know why little people always like want to challenge me to wrestle, and I just like I have no wrestling experience.
Like you picked him up in the air and was about to put him in a trash can.
Yeah. It was a great time.
Yeah.
I should have put him in the trash can.
I feel like I remembered that.
Yeah. I should have put him in the trash can.
Word. So I had a dream last night.
Like Martin?
You were in it.
Okay.
You quit the podcast in my dream.
Okay.
You want to know the reason?
Give me more details.
You said you were sick of Wyatt.
That sounds about right.
Like.
That sounds about right.
You're like, I'm sick of Wyatt and I'm sick of this bullshit. And I was like, yeah.
Did you like try and chase after me?
No, we were sitting talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I flipped the table.
Nah. Okay. There was no tables. There was no tables in sight.
No furniture.
Nah, you just mad.
Sounds about right.
We were sitting in my house.
Okay.
And then we talked about it. And then you ended up leaving eventually.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I was like,
I wouldn't do that to us. We came too far.
I was like, being sick of Wyatt is a crazy reason to quit.
It is.
That's it.
So it had to be something far more deeper than that. And that probably was just the icing on the cake for me.
Yeah, you were
Because
like,
I'm too level headed.
you was like, and I'm sick of this shit. You didn't explain yourself either.
It had to be something deeper. Had to be. Because I'm too level headed.
Yeah.
And then just to like blow up and be like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of white ass. Just leave. Like, nah. It had to be something deeper.
I was so confused.
I would have been too. I ain't gonna lie.
I was like shocked. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. That would never happen.
It was very abrupt too.
Oh, it was just like out of nowhere?
Yeah. Like it wasn't like nothing was building up or nothing. It was just like
Yeah, that's why I say it had to be deeper.
something
deeper.
Like it was crazy because I was coming home. I was pulling in the driveway. It almost made me think it was real because like I was driving my car. I pulled in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Now obviously I was already home by that point and asleep.
Right.
So I don't know why I thought I was driving my car. I pulled in the driveway and you was at the house. Like already inside.
Sounds about right.
And then I opened the garage and all the podcast stuff was just like laying on the floor in the garage. Like all of it was just laying on the floor in the garage. And I was like, the fuck? So when I came inside, I was like, yo, why all this shit in the garage? And he was like, because I'm done.
No context.
I was like, what? And he's like, I'm done. I was like, why? And he was like, I'm sick of Wyatt and I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, shit had to be something far deeper than that.
I don't know. I was confused.
I would have been too. I ain't gonna lie.
I was very like, the fuck is going on here?
All right, I got a question. So, you've had your share of females that you've been with.
Nope.
Whether dating, fucking, talking to, whatever.
Only been with one woman my entire life.
Right, cool. Like, have you ever got with a female and then, like, you may have started meeting her friends or whatever?
Have I ever chose the wrong bitch?
Yeah.
Yes. Not in the sense of... Not in the sense of a relationship.
Well, not even in a relationship.
But okay, so perfect example. It was this one night, and I was out. I met this one girl, right? Beautiful, whatever. Talking to her, had a little conversation, got some motion going, whatever. Boom. So then, a little bit later, I met this other girl, also beautiful. Talking to her.
Found out they was friends.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
yes, eventually. But so like in my head, I'm thinking, damn, I'm about to get both their numbers. I'm about to try to bag both of them on the same night, right? So I end up going outside, and one of them walk outside. And I was like, yo, let me get your Instagram, whatever. Da da da. Cool. And then I was about to ask the other one for her number when I seen her again, right? So I got the one's Instagram. She followed me immediately. Like, she followed me, I followed back. Or I followed her, she followed back immediately. Like, on the spot, right? So, boom. The other one ends up walking outside at the same time. And so I'm thinking, like, ah, shit, this is awkward. Right? Come to find out, they're friends. They're in the same group.
Damn.
So, they both in the same group. So now I'm thinking, like, well, I could shoot my shot at the other one, but that's going to dead this shit. Or I could just stick with what I just got. And so I stuck with what I just got, right? Down the line, a couple weeks passed, a couple months passed, whatever. I realized that I should have went with the other one that I didn't go with.
The original one?
Well, I don't know if she was the original one or not, but the one that I didn't go with that night is the one I should have went with.
Damn.
Because, like, in the moment, they was both fine. But, like, over time, you realize, like, which one's actually prettier. Like,
Because,
seeing them over and over again.
And I'll say this, because, and you may think differently. Every man thinks differently. But, like, when it comes to physical attributes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you could have two dimes.
Mm-hmm.
But one of those dimes could be annoying, can't fuck good, can't cook, lazy, no job. And then you got this other dime, got everything going for herself, fuck good, cook, clean, got her own crib, like everything. And then you picked the bummy one.
It wasn't even that. It's okay.
So what was it about that one that
so
you
they
felt
they
like
both look good, right?
okay?
So then personality actually matters.
Personality,
Because if you guys, nah, I'm not gonna give you that. I'm gonna tell you why.
personality does matter now.
Will you let me fucking?
I'm just giving you my opinion though.
Yeah, but not if you a ugly bitch.
Sure.
If Shorty ugly, she can have the best personality in the world. Guess what? I'm never gonna find out because I'm not talking to her. What? I'm not. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Like, even if I do, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, your personality won me over. Like, nah.
Okay.
You got me fucked up. Can't do that.
So what was it about old girl that you was just like, nah, I should have chose your friend?
She was a fucking bitch.
Elaborate.
She is like, I mean, there's no other way to put it. She's just a fucking bitch. Like, no way around it.
But like she had to do something to be like for you to sit there and be like
Just everything about her. There's not one positive I could give to her.
Really?
Other than she looks good. She's not cool. She's not chill.
So that's what I was just saying.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
That's what I was just saying. Like you could have two.
Well, you didn't let me finish my sentence because I was saying like, since on a looks level they were equal, right? That's when personality matters.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
That's all I was getting at first.
Yeah, no, but you didn't let me say that
You're right. I didn't let you speak.
because I was trying to say that, and then you're like, nah, personality matters, and I was like, well, only if we get the first thing out of the way first.
Right. But that's what I was saying in the beginning. I was like,
Let me ask you a question. Could you imagine having kids with an ugly person and then your kids is ugly?
that would piss me off.
Okay, so now you get my whole point, right?
Adoption.
That's fucked up.
Adoption.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
As soon as they come out.
You can't disown your kids because they're ugly.
Yes, you can.
It's no, because it's kind of your fault.
That ain't my fault. It's her fault for being ugly.
It's your fault for picking the ugly bitch with the good personality.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
Like I said, adoption.
Exactly.
Adoption.
So why are you going and picking the ugly bitch with the good personality?
Either adoption or snap that neck. You pick.
Wait, what?
You heard what I said.
That's fucking wild.
I'm totally joking.
That's
but like
crazy.
I'm joking about both of them, but like
I'm joking.
I wouldn't be mad because that's my child, but like
Would you be like, God damn, that's ugly?
I'll probably say it in my head and be like, God, like at some point, like you gonna have to turn this around. Like I can't, because I'm gonna have to look at you for the next 18 years.
But what if that's just like your punishment for picking the ugly bitch?
I'm gonna have to look at this person for the next 18 years. Either that or I'll just never look at you in your eyes.
So now you get my point about not dating the ugly, or not,
For sure.
like the personality can only be worth so much.
I mean, I got it in the first place.
Huh?
I said I got it when you said it in the first place.
Okay.
I see where you're coming from, but like, no, I would feel some type of way.
I got it. Like I said, it's just it's order operations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we got to get certain checks off the box first, and like,
Yeah, I would for sure feel some type of way if I had an ugly kid, because I don't know how strong their genes are, but I know my genes are very strong in my family, and we produce a lot of pretty kids and handsome kids.
so let's say, have you ever been on a blind date before?
Blind date?
Yeah, blind date.
No,
Okay.
I would never.
Okay. But hold on. Scenario time.
I would though.
Let's just say somebody set you up,
Okay.
right? And you just have Shorty's phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just texting back and forth, right? You have yet to see what this person looks like. So y'all texting back and forth, You plan a date for like Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hit it off. You like everything about this person, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to the date. They're certified 3.
No prior pictures, like
Nothing.
knowing.
You have no clue.
Ooh.
You have no clue what you're walking into.
Out of courtesy, like like where we at? We at dinner, like
Yeah, you went to dinner.
out of courtesy, I'm paying for the bill and just I'm gonna dip out.
But like you're going through with the dinner.
I don't know.
Because there's nothing to pay for if you just show up in there.
Ugly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying like if you don't go through with it.
I would definitely be like as soon as I see this person,
Yeah.
I'm texting you
7?
7 something like yo emergency call now.
Nah, you don't even 7.
Well, for you it's 7, but like be like yo emergency call now and make a scene. Like
To make a scene is
I'm
crazy.
gonna put this bitch on speaker on purpose. Like the whole restaurant gonna hear this. I gotta get up out of here. But yeah, no, I ain't gonna hold you out. And I'm very like kind hearted. But like if 3 show up to dinner, call me immediately. Help. No, that's what I had told that to old boy. Old girl, baby daddy. So I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
You said it like that?
Nah, I ain't say it like
I was going to say, because if he punched you, he would have been well within his rights.
I don't think so.
Because that's kind of disrespectful. Not only did you say you fucked my bitch, but you also called me a fat motherfucker.
He is
I don't even know which one I'm more mad about.
You want to know what was funny, though? So, after he found out that I was fucking his baby mama,
yeah,
he went back to her and was like, oh, so you like big buff niggas now?
That's crazy.
The nigga never seen me in person.
That's crazy.
And he had seen me one day and caught himself like confronting, checking me, whatever. I'm like, damn, you smaller in person, bro. Like, and he was just looking at me, and I'm like, And then 2 days later, she was like, yeah, this nigga came screaming in my phone like, oh, you like big buff niggas now. Like, damn, that must have hurt his self-esteem because he ain't little, but like, he's smaller than me. And I'm like, damn, that must hurt your pride.
I'm confused what this guy looks like now. I don't want to see. I'm just saying, you call him like a big fat motherfucker, so I was thinking like elephant man size.
Nah, he
ain't
that big.
And you said he's little, so like you can't be both. Like you could be fat and little, don't get me wrong. Like he could look like bowling ball. But But my whole point was I'm just confused.
With build.
Oh, that's not bad. Like he currently pregnant, you know.
That's exactly how he looks to me.
So
but shorter.
Slightly.
And no beard.
Okay, I don't need to know everything about this.
I was
guy.
just saying.
I don't need to know everything about this guy.
But no, I did tell him like, yeah, I am busting your baby mama.
Okay, see, that's different. Have you ever accidentally told somebody that you fucking either their current bitch or
no?
Really?
Accidentally?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Purposely? Yes.
So like, and not even like directly told them you was fucking. You fucked them.
Like subliminally.
Yeah. Not even like be like, oh yeah, me and her used to like.
Oh, we like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But you didn't know it's his girl.
No.
So like, say like you talking to somebody and they're like, or whoever comes up and you're like, oh yeah, me and her used to, back in the day, used to, whatever. Like you never did that, and then you could just see the look on their face, like they look sick. Like, no. I've done that quite a few times. Quite a few times actually.
I've done that to somebody that wanted to smash somebody that I've hit before.
Nah, but like they're currently fucking.
No.
So like, for example, let's say old reliable, right?
You're old reliable. I was trying to.
Yeah, so like old reliable, like me and she comes up in a conversation somehow, and I'm just like, oh yeah, me and her, whatever, we messed around a little bit in the past, and it's somebody she currently dating. I like currently is with. I know they'd be sick.
They would be. Like, you know what I used to do to her?
You don't want to know.
You don't.
You don't.
But nah.
Or like 5 hours.
I wouldn't even put that out there.
But no, I'm just saying, like, oh yeah, like, oh, yeah, me and her, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And bro, they'd be sick.
I wouldn't claim that.
They don't want to know what I did to her.
I wouldn't
Try to
claim
get that off.
shit.
I tried everything under the sun.
And couldn't get off.
Couldn't.
But yeah. Marriage is a beautiful thing, though. It is just a piece of paper documentation.
Is it?
I mean, it can be. I'll say that much. It can be. And I've never been married, so I'm not trying to speak from that side of the marital status. But from what I've seen in people, family, friends, like whatever, marriage is a beautiful thing. Like when it happens, it's a beautiful thing. Now, what happens actually inside of marriage, like between
Like
two
domestic
people,
abuse?
no, like just like the everyday life after you get married with that person. Like, yeah, you know, beforehand, like some people play it differently before they get married. Like some people move in together, they see how they living with this person.
I don't think you should marry somebody that you've never lived with before.
Everybody think about it differently. But like
I'm just saying that's kind of wild to like not know how that's gonna work. Like that's a whole new dynamic. Living with somebody changes a lot.
It is.
And so to like never live with somebody before you marry them.
I mean, I get it.
That's a big risk.
And some people play it differently. Like, I mean, yeah, you gotta think about how people actually physically live.
Yeah.
How, you know, being with this person every day. Like, what little things are going to annoy you. You gotta talk about finances. You gotta talk about jobs. You gotta talk about if you want kids. Like all these little things, they matter. But like, if you wait until y'all get married and then it's like after the marriage, like okay,
we're trying to figure everything out.
Who moving in with who, or are we going to end our leases, rental agreements, and buy a house or rent a place together? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, all that shit needs to be talked about before you even be like, I do.
Could you imagine never living with somebody, getting married to them, and then you just find out like they a slob, like they leave dirty dishes all over the place, they leave their laundry all like.
That's gonna be a problem for me.
No, for sure.
But for me, like, I can't imagine that. Like, cause anybody that has dealt with me, that has been in my space or whatever, they know like I'm OCD about a lot of shit. Like shit got to be in specific places. Shit got to be clean. Like I'm just OCD about that kind of shit, and I don't like uncleanliness. It disgusts me to like the very highest. So like if I meet a female and they're dirty, if I go to your place, you got clothes everywhere, dishes in the sink, bathroom not clean. That right there, the bathroom shit, makes me want to throw up, and I hate throwing up.
And I hate throwing up.
But like if I go into a female's bathroom, there's a ring around your tub, and your toilet not clean.
I don't understand how that works.
What, a ring around your tub?
Yeah, how do you get that?
So it could be from showering and bathe, like actually in the tub.
Well, I would get it if you fill up the bath all the time and shit. Like,
but like, I mean, like you gotta think about it. You accumulate
crazy.
You accumulate dirt and stuff from like when you put soap on your rag and stuff, and like soap is flying or water is like flinging from your body when you rinse off and shit like that. Like dirt does stick. Like it does go down. Majority of it goes down the drain, but a lot of it some like sticks around onto like the tub.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, they make this shit in a spray bottle, right?
I'm aware.
And like you can just like spray it on your tub,
yeah,
and then take a sponge
for sure
and like wipe that shit down.
Right? No, I get what you're saying.
And then you run the water, and then you spray the water.
Some people just don't understand that. Like for me, like I have to clean at least once every week.
Oh no, that's a bridge. I'm not cleaning every week, but
no, I gotta clean every week.
Like if
whether it's it could be a mild soft clean. Like I can really just wipe down counters and sinks every week, like once.
Oh, I thought you might clean the tub every week.
Nah,
I was gonna say that's like crazy.
I'm gonna do that probably like every week and a half, 2 weeks for sure.
I'm gonna do it if I see something on there. I'm gonna clean it if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I gotta do that every week and a half, 2 weeks.
But like, let's say today, whatever, I go take a shower and I see something on the tub. Well, I'm just gonna clean it right then, so that way
that's fair.
It's done.
I get it. No, I'm the same way. But like, I get into my deep cleaning modes, and I'm just like, we go. I'm gonna go. Throw my music on. I'm gonna get it going. But like me, I'm a all over cleaner. Like I can start in one room, and then 10 minutes later, I'm in another room, and I ain't even finished the first room.
You know, when I was in California and I had like a really consistent schedule,
Mm-hmm.
I used to clean every morning. That'd be like I would wake up, scroll on Instagram for like 30 minutes, go to the bathroom, take a shower, brush my teeth, and then I clean.
It be like that. Some people like that.
Clean, eat breakfast, go to work.
Yeah. I just can't go to sleep at night with a dirty kitchen or a dirty bathroom. And I don't mean like I don't mean I have to like clean it, but like I don't need dishes in the sink. I can throw them bitches in the dishwasher and I'm cool, and I wipe down the counters, wipe out the sink, wipe down the stove.
Oh,
I'm
I
cool.
exclusively use the dishwasher.
Yeah.
So like I'll clean my dishes, like scrub them down, but I'm still throwing them in the dishwasher.
No, if I scrub them, I'm not throwing.
I'm still throwing them.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I need them shits extra.
Yeah,
like if it don't go through the dishwasher, I don't trust it. Especially after Wyatt's house. That fucking glass, bro.
Well, you ain't gotta worry about that. But no, like yeah, I can't go to sleep at night with like dishes in the sink. My kitchen has to be clean.
Hold on, I was so mad that day when I put that wine in that glass, and that fucking glass tastes like fucking tuna water. I was pissed.
I don't even want to know.
Like tuna water smell.
No, I know. I'm saying like I just don't know how that is a like.
I was so mad. I was so angry. I had to waste a whole glass of wine.
That was, and you filled it up too.
I know, but not only that, but like
you drunk it too.
Yes, when you put your mouth to something, and then you taste that, you're just angry.
Yeah. That was wild.
Last time I ever drink it recording or editing.
At his house. But yeah, nah, I get that. But yeah, overall, at the end of the day.
Could you marry somebody who has somebody else's kid?
Yeah. That would have been a thing for me.
Would you adopt a kid?
I wouldn't adopt a kid.
Really?
I would want my own kid.
No. But I'm saying like, let's say your girl has a kid.
I get where you're going.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And you get married to her. Would you adopt that kid?
If that kid's father was not in their life, yes. But
well,
even if like if that kid's father was in their life,
yeah,
I would adopt them under me without legally adopting them. So like that kid would be technically my kid, if that makes sense. I would take care of him as if he was my own. I would do this.
Obviously, you have to do that.
But like,
relationship with a woman or a kid.
I would not expect that child to call me dad, daddy, father, whatever.
What would they call you? Uncle Lonnie?
No, motherfucker. Not if I'm fucking your mama. No.
Oh, well, I was just saying. Never mind.
No.
Never mind.
But no, like I wouldn't expect them to call me dad or whatever. Now, if they choose to, cool.
Could they call you Leonard?
No. But I don't know. I would adopt a kid. Like if they ask me like, yo, will you be my dad? Will you like legally?
Will you be my dad? Is a crazy question. I know
like,
people have asked that before,
yeah.
But it's just crazy.
Will you legally like be my father? Like adopt me, whatever. Like I'm signing off on those papers immediately. Especially if I've been in your life for so long and I've been taking care of you as if you my own blood. Like yeah, I'm doing that for sure.
All right, now let's say, never mind. I was gonna do a whole scenario, but I don't have enough time for that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was gonna be too long.
Yeah. No.
So you're kind of for adopting. You're open to the possibility.
Yeah, but if I'm adopting a actual child, no. Then when I say that, I mean like
what the fuck else would you adopt? An actual child.
What I mean by that is like I'm not necessarily for I'm not necessarily for like going to a foster care and be like I want to adopt a kid. Like
okay, but what if your girl couldn't have kids? Or
that's
like
what I was
wife?
gonna say. If she can't have kids or I can't have kids, I'm all for adoption. But if I know I can and I know she can produce kids, what the fuck are we doing? I'm not about to go adopt a whole kid that's already made that don't look like me. Then they got my genes.
But what if she don't want to push something out her body?
I don't give a fuck. Suck it up, Buttercup.
I feel like we both want to go back to the 1920s.
Maybe. Just for that sake.
Yeah.
But nah, like, yeah. If you clinically can have kids and I can have kids, let's just have kids. Now, if you don't want kids, that's a different thing. That's totally different.
Could you marry somebody that don't want kids?
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I could. I'm not opposed to not having kids.
I'll go a bridge further. I won't date anybody currently that never wants kids. I won't do it. Only because I want a kid so bad that I know this is gonna be an issue in the future. So if you're like 100% against it, and I know for a fact that's something that I want, I'm not even gonna waste time.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not opposed to not having kids. Years ago, I used to be all for like I want to have a kid. I want to at least have 2 kids. But like thinking about nowadays, like especially with how the world is, I don't want to bring a kid into this world with how the world is revolving right now. It's too much shit going on in the world for me personally, for me to be like, I'm comfortable raising a child in this generation, in this time, and going through all this. Now, granted, my kid that I have potentially could change the fucking world.
Could be LeBron James.
Very much so. They could change the fucking world. But I'm not for trying to experience that right now. So I'm not opposed to not having kids.
You said right now, though.
Very much. My perspective could change 5 years from now. But 5 years from now, if I turn 30 and I February 25th of 2030, and before I turn 31, if the person that I'm with, if I'm with somebody and they not pregnant right then and there, if they not pregnant on February 26th, 2031 or 2030, I'm cool. I'm cool with not having kids. I promise.
So
I will go get my nuts snipped just so I don't have kids.
So here's my question. Because perspectives change, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do if you get married, let's say today,
mm-hmm.
and then 2 years from now, you want a kid? She doesn't ever want to have kids. But you're already married.
We're just going to have to cross that bridge when we get there. Like,
if your mind not changing, though, and her mind not changing.
Are we married?
Yes. I said you got married today.
Okay. Prospectively, that's a very deep conversation to have. We don't have to figure that out.
I don't think there's anything to figure out. You're on one side of the fence, they're on the other side of the fence.
Right, and I can't force that person to
There's
have
nothing,
my kid.
There's
so if
to
they say to me, if they say no, I don't want to have kids. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go find another woman to have my kid.
I'm not doing that. I'm just fuck it. And honestly, and we're two different men on 2 different ends of the spectrum when it comes to that. I'm cool with it.
I'm just saying fuck the whole kid thing, right? I'm just saying from the perspective of you can't give up something that you 100% want because somebody else 100% doesn't want that. Does that make sense? You're going to resent them. If you absolutely want something and they're what's keeping you from getting whatever it is, you're going to resent that person. Right?
I don't feel like that. Me personally, because I just don't hold that kind of grudge, resentment towards a person, regardless of how I feel. And that might just be me being biased about it. But I just don't not even specifically when it comes to kids, but anything pertaining to my everyday life or your everyday life. I don't think if I want something and they want something totally different, I know we can agree to disagree. And I know not always, but like most of the time we won't see eye to eye on a lot of things.
Okay, but if it's that big of an issue, right?
But what's the issue?
Well,
just because they don't want kids?
Yeah.
So be it.
But you do.
I just won't have kids. I have enough nieces and nephews to where I can go pick up one of them fucking kids and bring them to my house for however long, and then send them fucking back.
That's a difference.
It's not.
That's a huge difference.
It's not.
100%.
I can call Lauren today.
You're not gonna keep her kid for the next 16 years.
I'm not talking years.
Every day.
I'm gonna get tired of that kid after a couple months.
Because it's not yours.
Very much so.
Exactly.
So I can hand them right back.
Exactly. But when it is yours, you're never gonna get tired of that kid.
You don't know that.
You're right. I don't.
You're
right. You're right. I don't. I don't know how you feel about children.
No, I love kids. I love being around kids. Like, I have several nieces and nephews that I've helped raise, like all of that. Like, so I love kids. Like, that's what really drove me to be like I wanted kids in the first place.
Yeah.
But speaking now, like just being an adult, seeing how the world is revolving right now, seeing how the economy is, how everything is just moving, I personally don't want to bring a kid into this world with how the fucking world is revolving right now. That's just my perspective on it. Now, 2 years can go by and the world can go back to how it was when I first said I wanted kids. And if that's the case, I'll reconvene with myself and be like, yo, do you want kids now? Are you...
Yeah, but, okay, that was my point, right?
I get what you were saying.
No, my thing is, what if the choice isn't even on the table for you to have the conversation with yourself? Because that was my whole thing. Whether it's the kids thing or not, when somebody takes the opportunity away from you to even have a choice, that's where I feel like the resentment would step in.
That's what I was getting at.
Okay, go ahead.
I see where you're coming from. But me, if I change my mind 2 years from now,
yeah,
and I'm like, I think I want to have kids now because I see how the world is changing back, whatever, that's a temporary thing still. So just how 4, 5, 6 years ago, the world was differently than how it is now, pre-COVID.
Yeah.
That same world 5 years ago can go back to how it was 2 years from now. And I will be reminded of how it was then because it's there now again. It's temporary. For me, it is.
No, that's fine. But, like, take it off the kids for a minute. What else? Like, another important issue. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but something that's, like, super important to you that you would have to make a choice on. Okay, here. Boom. What if you're married, right? You like where you're at right now, as far as, like, location-wise. You want to stay here, presumably for however long, right? Let's say your wife was dead set on moving somewhere that you don't want to be. You have no desire to be there. 0%.
We just have to compromise.
Okay, but if they're going, if they make that, see, that's my whole point. You're saying compromise, and I'm saying if somebody said, I'm doing this.
At the end of the day,
because
at the end of the day, marriage is a together thing. It's not just one person or one-sided.
Yeah, but I don't think everybody realizes that and thinks
then you
about
should
that,
not
right?
be married. You should not be in a relationship with somebody. Simple as that.
And in a lot of relationships, there are a lot of people that are like, I'm doing this, so you're either doing it with me or that's it.
I would never be in a relationship with somebody like that.
You know, you don't know until you know.
I won't ever be in a relationship with somebody like that.
So you would just leave the relationship?
I would have to.
So even after you got married?
I would have to.
Okay.
And I know I'm contradicting myself because I just...
The reason I asked that question is because that is very well something that can happen.
I know.
Especially when you don't live with somebody before you get married to them. And you know what I'm saying? So like
back nowadays, you got people spending all kinds of time with their partner or significant others, like every day, spending the night, like all of that. So like they're grasping the everyday life of that person.
Yes and no.
Go ahead.
Yes and no, because what you're saying right now, I've done that. And living with someone, I've done that. And so I know like shit change whether you're with them 24/7. You're spending the night, you're doing all this. It's different. You learn more things about somebody. I don't know how. I don't know how it makes sense. But then also there's the thing of like people feel like they have more power when they live with somebody. Or like it's a bigger commitment, so they have more. I don't know. You really get to see somebody's true 100% genuine self.
Mm-hmm.
Because I say like, I'm gonna just put it on me because I always put you in scenarios every week, right? So I'm gonna put it on myself, right? Let's say I had a girl right now, and me and her are together all the time, whatever, all the time. We're staying the night, we're spending the night, cool. And then I'm still leaving because I don't live here, right? So eventually I'm gonna leave. I might stay here 3 days in a row, but I'm gonna leave, right? Well, all the other shit that she doesn't want me to see can happen when I'm gone. But when you're living with somebody, there's no time when that other person's gone.
Yeah.
You go from like maybe having 15 to 20% of your own time, or 10 to 15%, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, to having 0%. It's all inclusive at that point. So like that's why I think if you, let's say you go through all those steps, end up marrying somebody, and now you're just getting you're learning, you're gonna have to learn new stuff about that person.
Yeah.
Right? So say that happens, there's an issue, whether it's location wise, whether it's whatever. What do you do? Because you don't want to get a divorce, but now you're really learning about this person. It's the first time you're ever really learning about this person.
That's what I was saying earlier, bro. That's a conversation you just have to have. And your decision is going to depend on how that conversation
Well, I was
goes.
gonna say not everything can be solved by a conversation.
Very much so. But like if you're married, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 plus, say you 10 years in and y'all talk about relocating. And like you said, she's like, okay, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Either you come with me or you staying.
Yeah.
Say y'all decide for 6 months, y'all are going to live separately. Y'all might have 2, 3, 4 kids together. Y'all live separately. For 6 months, the kids are in between. Somebody somewhere has to make a compromise to either she got to move back or you have to move there.
Yeah, I can't.
And all okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, say you do a trial and error, and y'all have to live 6 months apart.
I can't even do the 6 months. I can't.
Just speaking hypothetically, y'all do the 6 months apart, kids back and forth. She got a career there, you still doing your career here. Whatever the case is, that 6 month mark comes, and you like, okay, so we need to sit down and have a conversation. I don't like how this is going. It's making me feel X, Y, and Z. I don't know how you feel about it. She ended up pouring her feelings to you about it, and she like, I want to stay here. What are we doing? Y'all have kids. Y'all have a whole marriage. Y'all are living in 2 separate households. It basically is y'all are separated and or divorced.
So, first off, when you already put the kids into the situation, that's not happening. That 6 month apart shit, that's not happening.
So that's why I said you said everything can be solved with a conversation, and I get that. But I'm putting in perspective a trial with this shit.
I would not.
Okay,
I would
either
not.
y'all are going to end up going to be separated and or divorced, or she just gonna have to stay her ass at home. Knowing who you are as a person,
yes,
I know that's going to be a thing. Either y'all are going to end up separated and or divorced, or she's going to have to stay put where she at until you feel like I want to do this with you.
I don't think that's true.
So you going to up and move?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm very capable of doing things that I don't want to. Now, how I live my life is do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. But I'm very capable of doing things I do not want to, right? And so if it's for the greater good to just do what I don't want to, and I'm riding behind this person because that's obviously the only thing that would change that, then yeah, I'll do that. But I've done that before in a relationship. I've done a lot of things I didn't want to before in a relationship to the point where I was the only one doing the things that I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And the other person was just doing whatever the fuck they wanted. That relationship would have to end because I can't be, if I see that I'm making all these sacrifices, because that's what it would be at the end of the day, and you're not willing to make any, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
If we're both making sacrifices, cool.
That'd be different.
That's 100% different. But yeah, like I can't just give up everything that I care about.
I get it. I respect it.
It's just I could never do a one-sided relationship. Not even if it was me getting everything I wanted, because then I would feel bad about that person.
Yeah.
Like I just feel bad.
I get it. That for me, I think more so, and I'm not saying this is not you, but I'm a more reasonable, compromised person. But I'm not gonna settle for just up and leaving because you want me to. So like, same scenario, but me in that situation. If you like, I'm going to Texas.
Yeah.
And I want you to, like, you're coming with me.
Yeah.
But I have a great career going here. I got this and that going for me.
Yeah.
But you're up and moving. We need to have a conversation because how you make this decision without me, especially if I'm supposed to be your partner, your husband, like somebody you confide in. Like, we got to have these conversations with each other versus you just being like, I'm up and leaving, you coming with me. Now I just feel like a child you're dragging along. And I don't like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm a grown man. You a grown woman. We're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, like we have to be able to sit down and have these adult conversations with one another and be able to be like, this is what's going to happen. This is how I feel about it. This is how you feel about it. What we doing now. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I 100% understand where you're coming from with that. But when there's kids involved and other things like that, I feel like it's a totally different ball game, different conversation you gotta have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Versus it being just y'all two.
Yeah.
So,
but that's why I was saying like so much. That's why, I mean, the marriage part, the ceremony, the putting it on paper, all that isn't as important as just living life with the person.
It's just for the cameras. It's for the cameras and documentation.
To me, yes.
No, no, 100%. Like I'm seconding.
To me, like that's why I per se don't care about marriage, because the actual ceremony, all that to me does not matter. What matters to me is life with the person.
Yeah.
So whether we're just dating for the rest of our lives or we're just together, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you can call me your fucking husband. I don't care.
Yeah.
Shout out Victoria Rose.
Dumbass.
Nah, for real. Shout out to her.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
What? I love her. Let me just be in love. But the most important thing to me is being with the person that you love and being able to work things out with them.
Yeah.
Regardless of anybody around you, any outside input, any issues. Because whatever the issue is, there's always a way to get through it. Somebody might lose on that issue.
Right.
100%. I hate losing, but I will if it means that I get to keep the person that I want to be with.
Yeah.
Like I'm very cool with losing on issues.
Fair enough. I guess we just have to see one day when we both get married.
I'm probably not getting married.
And that's okay. I'm getting married.
Like most likely.
You're gonna be invited. Just don't wear all white. If you wear all white, I'm telling you now, don't come.
All right, what if I wear A white. Listen,
Okay, let me rephrase that. You're in the wedding, so you don't have a choice but to wear what I tell y'all to wear.
can it be all white?
No,
What about baby blue?
no. Whatever I tell y'all to wear. Simple as that.
Can I wear Jordans?
No. At the reception, I'll let you change. But during the wedding and the pictures, you have to wear the shoes that.
What if it's the right color?
I don't give a fuck if it was the wrong color.
Well, if it's the wrong color, that's kind of disrespectful.
No. During the reception,
But you better not have me looking like a Detroit pimp at this wedding.
No, I'm not. No. Stop. You wouldn't look like a Detroit pimp. You would just look like a very classy person.
Classy Detroit pimp.
Sure. Whatever you want. But nah. You just won't get the mic at my wedding either.
Why? I'm going to just get on and be like, "Yer."
I just don't have time for my marriage to be ending right then and there.
Nah, I wouldn't say nothing crazy. I'd be like, this one time me and Lonnie was running a 2-man.
See, now I'm going to throw this bottle at you, bro.
Some bad hoes, too. Guess we can't do that no more.
See?
Tragic.
Hey. Just for the sake of that sentence, I might let you get the mic. Just for that sentence, though.
Bro, come on, bro. If you gave me the mic at your wedding, everybody would be dying laughing.
I give that.
Yeah.
I give that.
Speaking of people dying laughing, guess what, guys? I'm going to do an open mic comedy set. I'm going to do an open mic comedy set here real soon. So.
I'm going to record it, too.
Stay tuned. Wait. No, you cannot record it because I'm going to say some very offensive jokes.
I don't care.
Are you going to record it for personal use or for content use?
Personal.
Okay, then it's fine.
And content.
No. No. It's not refined yet. But anyway, stay tuned to my Instagram for that. Also, Monday, me and Lonnie are going to have a meeting because we already have the new options logos and everything for the network name change. So that should happen within the next week or two. Still putting pieces together on all the rest of the fronts. I promise you guys a new one night stand in October. So that's still a whole nother month from now. But I've got a few people lined up. I just can't get it done until October. Mm-hmm. But like always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms. Follow our cameraman at falcon.media.
Fuck him.
I don't know why I just plugged him because he never shouts us out on his social media, but whatever.
Fucked up ass little midget.
Or shares any of our shit. But it's cool.
This has been another great episode and a mental experience for our fans and followers. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
We gone.
We gone.